Thousands of travelers fly over them daily to and from Boston, yet they know little of their existence. Few people outside of Boston have ever heard of them, although 7 million people live within a 50-mile radius of them. Even most Bostonians are only dimly aware of the islands of Boston Harbor. They're still undiscovered by the vast majority of people in the Boston area and throughout the region and country.
What are some of the best places you think that they would love to know about or love to go if they would just get themselves out there?
Spectacle Island, which is what I call the extreme makeover, which has been transformed from a city dump and trash disposal area, is actually now a lovely island with walking trails which are both walkable for both senior citizens and also any age group. And there's also electric cars there to take people around if they are handicapped. But it has wonderful views of the harbor and the city of Boston, and excellent visitor center, and it is certainly worth going out there. Petix Island is a very interesting island in that it's one of the largest islands. It does have actually some old summer houses that still enjoyed. People still live there, and they're restoring the Fort Andrews out there. It is a lovely island to walk around, and to the shoreline is to pick up sea glass and just to relax and recreate and contemplate. George's Island, yeah, it has a highly restored Fort Warren, which is the centerpiece, was and still is, of the islands as far as its historical interest. Used as a Confederate prison camp for during the Civil War, and has a very interesting history, and one of the famous ghost stories associated with the islands is the Lady in Black. My favorites, they are truly wilderness islands, and these are the Brewster Islands, and they are the farthest most, and they are truly wild, rock-bound islands. You can get on them if you're a private boater and you're a little intrepid, but to walk through and see all the migratory birds and the gulls and everything that rest there, and even seals. You can see seals on the rocks off there. And then Boston, always in the distance, and then you look eastward in the Atlantic, in the expanse of the Atlantic. It is truly a maritime and, well, frankly, almost a spiritual experience out there. Boston Light is, obviously it's the oldest extant working lighthouse in the country. On South Shore, believe it or not, probably the most beautiful is not an island, and it's World's End. And this is part of, people don't think of World's End, but it is part of the national park that they erected there. And, frankly, I've gone there many times, all seasons, and the truth is that is really a gem.
This is Sue Scheibel reporting for the Patriot Ledger.